Oh my gosh, I built it above the water. Oh my, look at the size of this thing. That's awesome. Was it going to fall in the water now? That thing is huge. I think it just hit bottom. Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back for another episode of The Love Boat. We're here with the wreckage of the Aurora, and we're on our little vehicle bay because we have a fun and exciting episode today, I think. Today we're going to build our very first Cyclops submarine. I'm super excited for this. I do know that it's this massive submarine. I haven't really seen a whole lot about it. I do know that it's really, really big, and it requires a lot of materials to put it together. I've been hunting for the plans for this pretty much since I started out. Now, initially we got the Sea Glide, then we got the Sea Moth, and then now the next stage is this huge submarine, the Cyclops, which I finally got the plans for in the last episode. And since then, I've been hunting for the materials that I need to put this together, and we have everything we're going to need in this episode to be able to build our very first Cyclops. So super cool. We're going to need 5 plasteel ingots, 5 enameled glass, 2 lubricant, and advanced wiring kit. I have most of these already set up already. So this episode won't be spent hunting for too much stuff, but I do want to kind of show you how I got the items that I needed for the enameled glass, and then also a really cool place to pick up lithium, which is needed along with the titanium ingots to make the plasteel ingot. In addition to making this really cool submarine, I also realized in poking around with the fabricator that there's one other thing I can make that will come in really handy for me. When I was down in the caves underwater, I did find some of these magnetite deposits. I think I have the magnetite in here somewhere. Silver ore. I thought I did. Show me the magnetite. At any rate, with the magnetite and a computer chip, which I'm going to grab one of here that I already have, we can... It's radiation gloves. Where did I put the magnetite? I must have stuck it in this bin. Magnetite's this funny looking... Where are we here? There we go, magnetite. Okay, so with the magnetite and a computer chip, we can make a compass, which should be super handy. I've been working all this time just trying to use the wreckage of the Aurora to get my bearings and figure out where I'm headed, but when you're deep underwater, you can't really do that. I've gotten lost a few times where I've kind of turned around and I wasn't sure what my bearing was anymore, and I had to go back to the surface and try and figure out where I was. But now, with the magnetite and a computer chip, we can make a compass that I can put up into my heads-up display, and that will help me understand which direction I'm going pretty much all the time, which is super awesome. This should come in really, really handy. I'm going to take one of these signals out of here because I don't really need it so much anymore. I figured out what those were. They were just those... the heat signals were just thermal vents in the ocean floor. I guess you can use to set up the thermal generators or what have you. But instead, I'm going to plug in this compass, and we'll see what this does for us. Oh, that's awesome! Now I can totally see what way I'm going now. I've been missing this the entire time I've been playing. I was desperate to kind of figure out initially where I could set up a compass, but I didn't have anything I needed to make it. So now that I finally have that, I think we're ultimately ready to go. So the other piece we need is, in order to make the enameled glass, the glass is easy enough to get, but you need to get stalker teeth in order to make enameled glass. So you combine, it's like a 1 or 2 glass with a stalker tooth, and you get this enameled glass. So in order to get this, you know what, I should probably grab a fish quickly. In order to get the stalker tooth, I had this neat little thing running right underneath my whirlpool, or my moon pool, where I tamed a stalker with one of these peepers. Now, you know, I need to get it in my hand, so I'm just going to duck out of here and place my knife or something in a box here so that I can do this a little bit more easily. Whoop, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay, so what do I have equipped that I can stick in there? Maybe the welder. I don't think I need that at the moment, so we'll put that over there. So I tamed that, in the last episode, I tamed that stalker, and he was right underneath my moon pool, and he always kind of hangs out under there, except now he's taken off for some reason. And then he brought over some salvage, and he just kind of dropped it underneath my moon pool, and as he was pecking away at the salvage, he would drop a tooth. So I grabbed a couple of other pieces of salvage, and I tossed them down there for him as well. And then as he would chew at the salvage. Let's tame another one here if I can get his attention. Oh, he just grabbed the salvage and ran away. Come on. Look at this one down here. I don't know if this is the one I had tamed before. I can't decide if he's just glitched and he's stuck in the ground, or he's like dying or something. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe he ate too much metal. He's got some like really serious stalker indigestion. Where'd that stalker go now? So I tamed the stalker and he had this metal just over underneath my moon pool and he was dropping all kinds of teeth. So I gave him a couple more pieces of salvage and in no time at all I had like 10 or 12 teeth. So let's get this guy tamed. Nope, he didn't take the fish. Come back here. Take my fish. Take my fish. There we go. Alright, he's tamed. Let's grab the salvage he brought over here if I can find it. Nope, there was a hole in the ground. Where's that salvage? Oh, there's a piece. Alright, so we'll grab this salvage. That's not salvage, that's a rock. Ah, I should probably bring out my flashlight. Okay, what I don't know is if he'll follow me, because the last one I tamed was actually already over at my moon pool. So let's swim over here and see if he happens to come along. Naturally he's not. He's gonna make a big mess of my plans to show my stalker tooth collection plan. So there are a couple stalkers down here, and I only have one of them tamed. I don't really want to get chewed on by 2 or 3 other ones. There's some salvage there. I'm going to take this, and we'll drop it right over in front of my base, underneath the moon pool. I actually have made a storage locker in my moon pool with a couple pieces of salvage, too, so that anytime I want to, I can kind of drop some more out there. And I should probably hurry up and get some air. Try and strafe under this guy and hope not to get hit by a gas bomb. Yoop. There we go. Alright, so we'll stock up on some air here quickly, and then we'll jump down, and I'm going to throw down this salvage. And we'll see whether the stalker comes over here, plays around with it, and gets more teeth. Oh, there's a stalker there right now. He did follow me. That's good. Okay, so in my inventory, I'm going to grab this salvage. We'll just throw it on the ground. And then he can play around with it. Theoretically. Come on, stalker. Okay, so there's the salvage. He goes down, he bites it, and there's a tooth. Just like that. A couple pieces of salvage and one stalker, and he dropped so many teeth, I had like a dozen in no time, and then I ended up just picking up the salvage and using it to make some more titanium bars. And since he's tamed, he's not going to bite me, which is good, because I'm so tired of getting bit by these guys. It's funny, for the first bunch of episodes with... I had my moon pool and everything set up right next to... there we go. Right next to this patch of creepvine, and these guys were largely just a nuisance the entire time, nibbling on me pretty much every time I came out of my base, or kind of getting in the way. And then now they're serving a really good purpose, which is great. So I have 2 other pieces of salvage up in my moon pool. So pretty much anytime I tame them, I guess I can just drop them out here. Looks like they swim over to my moon pool for me. Anyway, they'll kind of try and come where I am since I've tamed them, which is great. And that's a really great way to get stalker teeth. Now, I saw some more complicated ones where people were using, like, they'd set up stuff inside the Aurora so they could get a whole bunch of stalkers in there at once doing this, but I did find that if you could even get one of them just playing with the metal on a regular basis, they drop teeth at a pretty good rate. And until I need a whole lot more enameled glass, it's not really a big issue. Alright, so the other piece I needed to get was a bunch of lithium, and it took me a little bit to find where I could get this stuff. But in the end, I did ultimately find it a pretty good place to get it, which we could stock up really quickly again. So I'll head over there with my my little sea fox. I do need to find my bearing on the ship and figure out what direction that is from my base, because I don't even know. I have a compass now, which is awesome. What's that? Is that south? North. So it looks like we're kind of north-northeast. Alright. In between east and northeast, anyway. East-northeast, I think it's called. So we're going to head off this way, and then actually right next to the Aurora, there's this this cliff that drops deep down into some deeper water. And all along the side of that cliff, you can find all kinds of lithium spawning. So I'm not sure what it's like in the PC version. I have heard that the resources don't respawn in the same way that they do on the Xbox version. But on the Xbox, you can go back there over and over again and just get more and more of this lithium. So pretty much just head right towards, kind of towards the front burning half of the ship. till you get to these little pillars under here, and then you can follow the wall along. And there's a point where it gets deeper, and the wall gets a whole lot steeper, and then that's pretty much where you want to start grabbing lithium. So this wall here is where I started to grab it. Now I already farmed some in this episode, or before this episode rather, before I logged out. So it doesn't look like there's any there right now. But it shows up as these little purple crystal formation kind of things. I got like 7 or 8 of them in this area, I thought, last. Is that salt deposits there? I'm just going to jump out quickly and double check. I'm not sure if the lighting's just messed up or if that's salt. No, that's salt. Okay. Oh, jeez, I got it there just in time. Darn sand shark. Those things are such a nuisance, too. I have a couple of them hanging around my base. Okay, so there's some lithium there. And you can see there's 3 or 4 little pieces of it down here. I'm going to hop out and hope I don't get eaten by this shark when I do. Where is it? Did it just go into the bank right next to me? I'm not even sure. Alright, so there's some lithium here. So there's 1 piece. There's another one here. That's 2. Oops. So the whole side of this cliff basically gets all dotted with these little lithium fragments that grow here. They're a lot smaller than the... Did I see? Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so they're a lot smaller than some of the other crystal pieces. Let's try to grab this fast and then get out of here before the shark realizes I'm here. But they're relatively easy to spot. I've seen some people give there's some more up top there, so I already have pretty much everything I need, so I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time here. But that's ultimately where I grabbed a whole pile of lithium. I think I probably have 10 or 12 of those now. And I only need 5 of them in order to make the plasteel ingots that I need. So let's go back. We'll make our plasteel ingots. I already have the enamel glass set up, and then we'll have all the materials we need. We can throw them together, and we'll finally have our Cyclops submarine. I'm super excited for this. I know it's supposed to be huge. Like I'm booting around in just this. Even this little tiny submarine's been a ton of fun and really handy. And I know you can actually dock this thing with the big submarine too, which is even cooler. God, I'm going so fast that the ground can't even spawn in fast enough. Oh, I can actually see like the cave formations under the ground. That was crazy. It's funny, the game can't load as fast as this ship can travel, so you end up booting along and then trying to kind of... Sometimes I've almost run like right into a rock wall where it hasn't spawned in quickly enough. There's some more you can see under the ground. Alright, let's get the Sea Fox parked here. And then we'll have to get up top to our mobile vehicle bay, and then we can quickly put together our Cyclops. Then we'll jump inside and take a quick little tour. Oh, it's going to be wicked. Alright, so how much lithium did I grab there? I think I grabbed 4. Where is it here? 1, 2, 3. I grabbed 4 pieces, so I'm going to need 1 more. Fortunately, I do have a whole bunch of it, as I mentioned. So in here I have... Here's my titanium ingots. I need 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Advanced wiring kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enamel glass. Oh my gosh, I'm only going to have just enough room in my inventory. The 2 lubricant, and then in here I'm going to need 1 more piece of lithium. As you can see, I have a whole bunch there. It took no time at all to grab it. You could just swim along that cliff face and have like a full inventory in no time, just full of lithium. Which is really good for making like reinforced panels and stuff too. Alright, let's get this thing put together. I can't wait. Alright, Seamoth. Oh no, I forgot to make... shoot. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn these... I gotta turn the lithium and the titanium bars into plasteel ingots first, I guess. What I'm really curious about, though, is I haven't really looked into the the Cyclops too much. I mean, I've seen some people talking about it and stuff, so I do know that it's supposed to be really big. What I'm really curious about is what it uses for power. With the Seamoth, you actually put in a power cell when you make it, but you don't do that with the Cyclops. So I wonder whether I'm going to have to like feed some sort of power source on this thing all the time to keep it going. Vast industrial use submarine. Let's build it. Here we go. There it goes. Ah! I don't know how big it's gonna be. And this water's not very deep either. I hope I don't beach it. I don't even know where it's building. Oh my gosh, it built it above the water. Oh my, look at the size of this thing. That's awesome. Was it gonna fall in the water now? That thing is huge. I think it just hit bottom. Oh no, don't have beached it. It hit bottom. It's sitting on the rocks. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Holy, it dropped straight down too when it dropped in. I wonder if it would have like stopped at a specific depth or something, but it's not made for this shallow water, I don't think. Oh no, these gasopod things are all over it now too. Oh, okay, we got to get inside this thing. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. I knew it was big, but this thing's massive. It's like its own whole base. I need to get it in deeper water. Look at it. Ah! Big turbine engine thing at the back of it. This looks so cool. Okay, I gotta get inside and figure out how to move this thing, because I'm gonna have to get it into some deeper water. Now, fortunately, where I built my base, there is a pretty steep drop-off there. These guys are beating on my ship. Leave my sub alone. Get out of here. Crazy fart whales. Okay, can I even get in? I hope this doesn't stop me there. Okay, there we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Why does it sound so weird? All systems online. Oh my gosh, look at this. What am I doing here? I don't even know where I'm going. It's just a big long corridor. Oh, there we go, ladder. We're on the... Oh, this is like the engine room. We went all the way back to the engine room, and they're really beating on my ship. I don't like this. Power cell. Oh, okay, this does use power cells. Okay, so there's 3 power cells there. Are there 3 on the other side? Is it a total of 6? Oh, was that gas? Is the gasopod gas even coming in here? This is crazy. Alright, so we have 3 power cells on each side, so it looks like it takes 6 power cells. That's huge. Oh, here's the modification station. And I do actually have something here that modifies the power that I got from the Aurora, so that'll be really handy. Okay, let's get out of here. Gosh, they're knocking my sub all over the place. Stop it. I feel like I'm under assault, and those things aren't even that big. Oh, they gassed me. Ah! Ah! The gas goes right through. That's crazy. Just like it does in my base. Ah, get out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die inside my own spice sub the first time I get in it. No, 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 no. This is no good. This is awful. I can't believe I'm like stuck in the middle of a gas pocket. Oh geez, I'm almost out of food. I should eat something here. I've been so excited I wasn't even paying attention to my... Oh geez, it actually took away some of my food. That's crazy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, there we go. We're all stabilized again. Fortunately, the gas only knocks your health down for a short bit, but they're really bombing the outside of this thing. I hope I can... Alright, I'm gonna go run straight for the cockpit. Oh, I'm gonna gas. Oh, look, you can actually... You can eat... Oh, it's got like bulkheads you can close and everything. Now, unfortunately, the bulkheads don't seem to keep the gas out, so I don't know how much of a difference that makes. Okay, let's get this thing out of the shallow water here if we can. Left stick pilot. Left button, right button for vertical. Alright, so same as the normal. Oh, that is so cool. I feel like it's going really choppy though. Oh, why am I getting a signal from up above? Does it have to stay below water? Is it an issue if it goes above water? I don't even know how this thing works. Wow, the visibility in here is really terrible too. What is that? Oh, it's got like that's cool. It's got like a sensor that tells you when there's things nearby. Oh my gosh. I feel like a little old lady driving a gigantic car or something. Excuse me, get out of the way, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wow, I can see right through the walls of my base down there. Look at all my storage lockers and everything. Pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Who knew the Cyclops came with X-ray vision? So cool. Alright, so I'm going to park it out here by the moon pool. Ugh. By Gasopod Central again. Oh, that's so cool. This is going to take some playing around with to figure out how to work this thing, though. Because it's massive. Like, booting around with the little Sea Fox is easy because I can just scoot that thing in and out of tiny little places. But this thing's like a whole crazy ship. Alright, what am I doing here? Doesn't look like I can do anything with this control panel. At least that I can tell. But we do have this control panel over here. What can we do with this one? So we can do like naming and coloring and all that stuff. I feel like... Oh, okay. Maybe the stuff that pops out like this is stuff I can do? Okay. Toggle external floods on and off. Control left trigger. Toggle internal lights on and off. Left trigger. I don't know. My light's on or off? I can't even tell. I'm getting some crazy glare on the glass. Maybe the lights are on in here now? How do we turn them off? I don't even know what's happening here. It says use the controller left trigger to turn the lights on and off. And yet, when I'm clicking it, nothing's really happening here. I think I might have my floodlights on outside. I'm not even sure. I don't want to drain all my power. Let's turn that off if we can. It doesn't look like we can. This is awesome. I don't even know what's happening. I might, you know what? Let me jump outside here and see whether the lights are on outside, because I don't even know what's going on. Alright, it doesn't look like the floodlights are on. Wow, I parked that pretty close. I should probably be a little careful about that. Smash into my own base with this thing. It doesn't look like I have floodlights on out here, so that's good. This thing is crazy. Where's the letter up? Okay, there it is. Okay. Alright. I'll try to figure those lights out later, because it doesn't look like they're doing anything when I click on them, and I'm not sure why that might be the case, but it doesn't look like there's anything else here I can do. I did notice there was a pop-up thing over here when I was driving the ship. There was this thing over to the left. I'm going to try clicking on that. Oh, I've got a horn! What do you need a horn for? That's crazy. I thought maybe that was like a camera or something. But it's a horn. That's ridiculous. I don't see anything else I can click on here. Maybe there's like some modifications you can put in where you can also control them up here. That's pretty cool. I'll have to see what I can do with the modification station back there. We can do coloring and everything here. You know what? We have we've got a couple minutes over, but I think we have time to color this bad boy up. Let's see if we can. What can we do with the color on this thing? Let's make this thing like really ridiculous. Maybe like a some kind of like crazy lime green stripe, maybe, if we can. If I can even tell. Yeah, I wish I could zoom in on this. It's like really far out. This is the base color, I guess. So let's crank this up and we'll get some real color going on. Oh, that's good and vibrant. Oh, and actually I want to make this green good and vibrant too. Alright, we're gonna go with like a dark blue base with a crazy lime green stripe. I can't even tell what that says. Is that stripe 2, I think? Get that nice and bright. Go with a bright yellow. We'll do the name in bright yellow too, because that'll stand out nicely against that dark blue. Maybe we'll do like kind of an orangey color. I don't know. Orangey yellow. That's fine. And then how do I don't even know how to base. Oh, I can make like a crazy purple. No. We'll go with dark blue. This is probably gonna look ridiculous. That says I can click on done here. I hit B, there we go, I guess. And then up here we're gonna name this thing. We'll call this the CF Lifesaver. This thing's ridiculous. I can't wait to boot around in this and set this thing up. Like I know you can set this. You can set it up like a whole mobile base and stuff with storage and everything. So I'm gonna do a bunch of that between videos. We'll call this the CF Lifesaver. Ooh, I did end up changing the base to like a purple color. I don't want that. Let's make it like a blue. This is gonna be really, really ugly from the outside. I might have to muck around with the color a little bit if it's a little bit too much of an eyesore. There's a really bad glare on this glass in here, and I'm pretty sure you can turn the lights off in here. I just can't figure out how to do it exactly. So I guess in here is where you can put up like storage containers and stuff. I'm gonna do some of that between videos. Down below there must be where the Sea Fox can dock. That is wicked. You got the engine room back here. Plenty of room in here to do like wall containers and stuff. I'll probably need to put some things in here like what do they call it? Fabricator or whatever. A couple of those things. Maybe some sort of a charger for my power cells in here would be really good. I'm gonna have to muck around with this a little bit. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna check this ship out from the outside, and then I think we'll call it a wrap on this video. So we didn't really do a ton in this video, but I think the advancements we've just made in the game. Oh, that is so dark I can barely even see. Let's see if I can. I want to see the name on this thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that ugly machine. Boy, the name really stands out in the dark. The sub not so much. I wonder if I should make it a brighter color just so I can see my own sub in the dark. Maybe not. It's got its own little flashy thing anyway. But thanks everyone for checking out the video. I hope you come back and check out some more of these. In the next video, we'll do a little bit of poking around with the sub. I'm going to have to figure out where I can take this thing. I don't even know where to go. I know we can go to deep water, but I got to figure out a good direction to do that. And we'll figure out what we can find. I'm going to do some upgrades. I'm going to Eden. I guess this guy's tame wore off. Fickle friends, I tell you. Fickle friends. So I'm going to do some modifications between videos, but thanks everyone for watching. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.